Lincoln. That's a real good car. See, that's the car that I was driving that day. I saw her for the first time. She was beside a chicken stand. Now, it wasn't just one of the name brand chicken stands, but it was a chicken stand nonetheless. And she walked up to the car and I rolled down the window by the use of electric power. And she said, "Are you dating?" So I said yes. She got in the car. She smelled nice. So we decided that we were gonna go to a more secluded area that better suited both her and I. She had a lot of hair, a lot of hair on her arms. I like that. You know what that means, don't you? You know what that means, don't you? Oh yeah. She asked me how much did I want to spend. I told her, I said, how much ever it's gonna take to see, you know, yeah. She said $25. I know. It's, you know, not chicken feed for the worker. But I produced the $25. And she stuck it down in her boot. And, so she proceeded to show me, you know, what I had paid to see. And there before me was a 4.5 inch, Oscar Mayer. You can imagine how bad I wanted my $25 back. You want to see? Yeah. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? What do you think of that? What do you think of that?
KDWM, The Fish in West Monroe, is filmed live before a studio audience.
Okay, so what happens when television and radio get together and have a baby? I'll tell you what happens. KDWM live right here in the Twin Cities, Monroe, Louisiana. My name is Christopher Bass.
I'm Jordan James.
I'm Adam Bass.
I'm Haley Byers.
I'm Rebecca Gibbs.
And I'm Maddie Henry.
And I'm Jaredon Gibbs.
Now, Jaredon is joining us right here in the studio for the first time ever. And the reason that he is joining us is because, let's face it, he's technically awesome. Now, you're coming to us from Tennessee, right?
Yeah, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's awesome. Now, we also have someone different on the panel down there, Miss Maddie. Maddie, you're from here, correct?
Sure am.
And if you're just now joining us and you've never seen the show ever before in your life, you are in for a treat. Things are going to be done a little bit different. And the reason is because we have moved from West Monroe, across from Drew School, where we used to be, to our brand new studios right here in Monroe, Louisiana. And we are right down the road from Désirde. As a matter of fact, we are right off Désirde. And we're in Art Alley, and our new studios are fabulous. What do you guys think about the new studios panel?
It's super, super sweet.
Yay for us!
Winning.
All up in the money.
Before we got started with the show today, Haley, of course, is practicing the way that she always does, saying West Money, West Money. I was like, you can't say that anymore because we're in Monroe.
I know, and I was very upset about it because I love saying West Money.
And
you can't just say money because then they'll be like, what?
Money.
Say big money. Big money, big money.
I'm going to say downtown money.
Downtown
yes.
money.
Yeah, there you go,
Yes.
That works. So if you're not familiar with the show, you can get us at abernardcompany.com. But the most important thing that you can do is listen to all of our podcast, and our live radio show is broadcasted on Spreaker. And we are simulcasting on satellite radio, internet radio, and every Thursday you can get us on the CW right here in the Twin Cities, Monroe, West Monroe. We are right after Cheaters and right before Maury Povich. We have a great show planned for you, and it's going to be a little bit different with the lineup, and I promise you're going to have an excellent time. As a matter of fact, Miss Maddie, who is on our panel today, she will come back in and sing a song for us a little bit later, as well as offer her 2 cents. And Mike is not here today, so setting in for him, we have our artist that is on our record label.
What's up?
Everybody knows Jordan. Jordan James has been signed to Big Fish Records, and we'll tell you how maybe you could come in and audition with our brand new production manager, Mr. Gibbs, who's very delighted to be here. I know he is. He's so excited about his new endeavors. Is that correct?
Oh, I'm terribly excited.
Hey, we got him here.
Terribly.
We got him here.
Hey, you know what? It's only the best here at KDWM live right here in the Twin Cities. Again, my name is Christopher.
I'm Jordan James.
I'm Adam Bass.
I'm Haley Hippie.
I'm Rebecca Gibbs.
I'm Maddie Henry.
And I'm Jaredon Gibbs.
Come on. You ready? Even if you get scared, you have to keep your eyes open.
So I don't miss anything.
Right.
And it goes backward?
Don't worry. I'll be sitting right next to you.
Fire Chaser Express, the first family coaster that blasts you forward and then backward.
I did it! I'm so proud of you.
And you too. Only at Dollywood. Love every moment.
It's time for Tell It Tomorrow, where you, our viewers, give me your point of view. Do you know someone who has been unfaithful to their spouse? So, pick up the phone and call 1-866-99-MARY to tell me what you think. Plus, you'll receive several exclusive offers when you call. So call 1-866-99-MARY right now.
Welcome back to KDWM The Fish, live here in Monroe, Louisiana. My name's Adam Bass.
And I'm Haley.
I'm Rebecca.
I'm Maddie.
I'm Jordan James.
Jordan is one of our artists here local. Part of the talent here at the studio, coming out with a new single that we're working on here in development. Jordan, how's that going with you?
It's going good. It's fun to see it come to life. We actually had a new drummer come in today. I actually had a tear of happiness come out when he did the drum roll.
It was that good.
It was that good.
A whole
Yeah.
tear.
I wish I hadn't have missed that.
That's what Jordan told me. He was like, listen to this. It sounds perfect. But it was really funny because whenever I walked into the studio this morning, I met him. He was like, hi, I'm Floyd, and I'm the new janitor. And I was like, okay, we need a janitor?
Yep.
There's no topping the embarrassment that happened when I walked into the office yesterday.
What happened?
Were y'all here for that? When
No.
me and Kimber
Yeah.
got back in, and she was walking down the hallway, and I was catching up, but I was being an idiot, so I'm like running down the hallway making like dinosaur noises, and I'd open the door, and then we have like somebody here for an audition, and I'm like, okay, I'm humiliated. I'm just
Are you gonna
cry
reenact?
now.
Hi, I'm Rebecca.
Are you gonna reenact the dinosaur?
No.
I heard that. That was somebody coming in to audition for something, and me and Jay, we're back here working, and she's coming through there.
It wasn't that. That sounds like a dying crow. It was like legit dinosaur noises.
Like a pterodactyl or something, right?
I don't know. Mine was like a raptor and a pterodactyl had a baby, and then I was even like doing like the hand motions coming,
Beware the raptor
coming down the
dactyl.
hallway.
And Chris is like, that's my life.
I'm like, hey, I'm humiliated. Nice to meet y'all. See you later.
Well, we've also got Maddie down here with us today. I think Maddie's going to be blessing us with a little bit of talent today. You're singing for us, right, Maddie?
Sure am.
What you going to sing for us today?
I wrote an original song. It's called Troubled Heart.
Oh, I love that one.
Love it.
It's so good. You have like a voice of an angel. Literally.
She's like,
You
I
do.
know.
She's like, yeah, sure do.
Hair flip.
If only someone would put her on TV and expose her.
John
Who could do that?
John is here with us as well. What's his last name? I forget. I'm so sorry.
John Brakefield.
John Brakefield is here with us as well, and he is going to actually be playing the guitar with Miss Maddie this evening.
Mm-hmm.
And the good thing about him is that he is also our studio musician here at KDWM The Fish, and he works on Big Fish Records, and he is very, very talented. So you'll be able to see exactly what the two of them can do when they get together. They played y'all played the Christmas Eve show, didn't y'all?
Yeah, we played at Live Oaks.
That was really good. I heard I had to step out, but a lot of the cast were there. I heard you had a really, really good time. Dustin told me it was absolutely wonderful. Dustin Underwood, he is in charge of the production and the music over there. Did you have a good time that night?
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
I
loved it.
I like it when we're able to get out into the world and listen to absolutely great fun music.
Even if it's just for a second, and we're
Oh, yeah.
watching people's grandpas like trip over because they're drunk.
Yeah.
His grandpa didn't make
I'm sure
it.
y'all killed it.
It was not her grandpa.
But let me just
Like,
tell
that
you,
wasn't mine.
he can play that guitar instrument.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just
That
tell
guitar
you.
instrument,
He
I like that.
sure
Play that
can.
he can play the crap out of that guitar instrument. Can he?
We call it a git
He gets the guitar. He just makes love to it and
Right.
has babies, and it's awesome.
With his fingers.
Leave it to
What
Jordan
was
and
that?
Haley to bring making love into the guitar and fingers in there. It's just straight up.
Oh, well.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing that we're on the CW. Or half of our conversations never get aired. I guarantee you that.
We love the CW.
We love you.
all the hearts.
Thanks for letting us be us.
Hashtag C-dubs.
As a matter of fact, yeah. Let's go through. Rebecca, why don't you tell everybody how they can reach us, how they can get in touch with us, and what's going on that is new here in the new year coming up. KDWM The Fish.
Oh, we got so much. There's like a million ways to reach us. We're all, of course, personally on Twitter. We are, as a company, on Facebook at KDWM The Fish, or you can also go join our group, KDWM Share, and that's a good place to upload your own videos or your talent, or just follow us and see what kind of stuff we're uploading and pictures. You can also go to abernardcompany.com, which is the best way to contact us if you're interested in a job or being talent or studio musician in our live studio audience.
It's also the best company ever.
It is like the number one.
I like how my brother added in that it's the best company ever.
It's a wonderful company.
Just give me a job and shush.
The company will bail you out of jail and put you on a panel and not give you any money in order to pay back for the bond.
I'm getting paid next year. I saw it in my contract.
Next year, this time next year. So
This
it's
time.
like,
Right, yeah.
It's going to be a long way.
it wasn't a small bond.
You guys, we'll be right back right after this, live right here in the Twin Cities, Monroe, Louisiana, right here off of Art Alley, and we're got a lot of things coming up for you in the new year, including an art crawl and a whole bunch of terribly great, wonderful interviews. We have Miss Maddie that's going to sing with us later, and if you're just joining us, we have brand new studios and a brand new panel, and we can't wait to bring the live music and live radio right straight into your living room. This is exactly what happens when radio and TV get together and make a baby. My name is Christopher Bass.
I'm Jordan James.
I'm Adam Bass.
I'm Haley Byers.
I'm Rebecca Gibbs.
Maddie Henry.
And I'm Jared Gibbs.
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Robert Lee. I own Coleman Liquidation. I sell mobile homes. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to tell it just like it is. These are mobile homes, not mansions. They come in 2 pieces. If that's what you're looking for, that's what I got. They're used. Some of them have stains. We cover that up. She decorates them. She sells them. These guys help me move them. A bouncer in Birmingham hit me in the face with a crescent wrench 5 times. And my wife's boyfriend broke my jaw with a fence post. So if you don't buy a trailer from me, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings. So come on down to Coleman Liquidation and get yourself a home. Or don't. I don't care.
I love local commercials. Dear Mrs. Kelly, your family plan is no longer available under the Affordable Care Act.
Dear Ms. Davis, we can no longer offer you the same policy. Your doctor is no longer in the network due to the Affordable Care Act.
Due to the Affordable Care Act, your monthly premium has increased. No longer covered due to the Affordable Care Act.
Send Senator Landrieu a message. Obamacare is hurting Louisiana families.
Come meet the real you in New Orleans. You're different here.
And welcome back to KDWM The Fish, right here in downtown Money. I'm Hale Hippie.
I'm Rebecca Gibbs.
Maddie Henry.
Jordan James.
And Adam Bass.
All right, guys. So I was just going through the internet earlier, and I found a very interesting story. Get this. So a pregnant CNN news anchor today passed out on live television.
What?
Yeah, she just kind of passed
Was
out.
she
And
standing
you
and
can
stuff?
No, it wasn't she. Okay, they switched over to a news story, so you actually didn't see her pass out. I was kind of disappointed. But
disappointed that she didn't see the pregnant lady.
I'm sorry.
Fall on her face.
But you could tell in her voice
Was it on
that
Fox?
she was something. It was CNN.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I know you said CNN, but I just had to reiterate that Fox people,
Did she have a name?
Okay, but get this. Yeah, her name is Poppy Harlow.
What?
Tonight, it's
a keeper
Poppy
right
Harlow.
there.
Poppy Harlow with your new pop news.
Poppy went droppy on CNN Live.
Oh, that's too soon. This happened 5 hours ago.
Oh, that's so bad.
And then they cut to a bounce commercial right after that.
Okay, but there were like a bunch of people on Twitter that were concerned and, wanted to know if she was okay. So she sent out a tweet saying, "Thank you all for your concern and messages. I am okay, passed out briefly, and I'm at the doctor now. So thankful to our amazing CNN team." So she, she's doing okay. The baby's all right. But the cause of her passing out is her circulation. Because whenever you're pregnant,
it must be like a big old baby.
Sit down for like a long period.
Or lay on flat on your back.
Right.
Smooth out.
That happened to me on the toilet once, but I wasn't pregnant. It was just a really long
Yeah, but you're
sit.
still very top heavy. So.
Is this my pregnancy?
Oh, Lord. Okay.
You walked right into that one. I'm sorry.
Not after sitting there that long. For real, Poppy, if you're listening, we're sorry you fell.
Yes, and
we feel bad about it.
We're so happy that you're okay and your baby.
Good vibes.
We
good
wish
vibes.
you the best.
They're probably going to do a follow-up with it.
Probably.
What else did we get?
Okay, I thought this was kind of, I don't know, kind of sad or kind of weird. Miranda Lambert has followed Gwen on Twitter. So
she must have got blocked.
Funny.
That's a good joke.
Yeah, I know that's a good one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I love
So
that.
she followed. Okay,
so she kind of wanted to, I guess
she wants to
sneak.
stalk her.
Exactly.
It's not sneaking. It's like publicly, I'm gonna stalk you.
But she's famous enough. She can do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I mean, don't we all do that though? Like whenever.
Yeah, but we're just not as known about it because we're not big and famous. Now, when we are big and famous, they'll be like, "Did y'all hear about Maddie stalking Rebecca?"
Yeah, I mean,
I wonder if I wonder if she taunts her behind her back. Now that she's got Blake, I wonder if she's like Lambert.
I just want to reiterate one more time that Blake's an idiot because Miranda is smoking. But it's ironic because I'm pretty sure before Blake and Miranda got together that Miranda was already kind of they were both already in kind of a thing,
right?
And then they're like, okay, well, screw this, and they got together, and then Blake went and did the same thing all over again. So really, you can't be all that surprised, Miranda.
Yeah,
but still, if I was Gwen, I would look out because her songs are just blowing up stuff.
Gwen needs to look out anyway. She needs to get a face. Yeah. Just tighten it.
Don't call it home, Gwen. There's a new
I'm not gonna say you look old, but
Yeah.
you need to get some age defying.
But Miranda is dating someone now.
No way.
Yes,
didn't
he
know that.
is a singer.
Of course.
Let's see.
I wonder if that's because they're in the same profession.
Is she with Kevin Gates or something? Because they're just going polar opposites.
No,
Blake and
it's
Gwen.
not Kevin
So
Gates.
Miranda and Kevin Gates.
It's the dude. Okay.
I just feel like that's something that I don't know.
I never heard his name. Anderson.
I was doing
East?
something. Did you guys just
Never
say
heard of
something
him.
about Jews?
Exactly.
No.
Never heard of him.
No, we really didn't. But on other news,
You mean on other Jews?
on other Jews,
Oh, we're walking on eggshells.
So
Yeah.
now we don't have a license anymore.
and Hanukkah. I mean, cut. What happened?
I don't know. Did y'all enjoy
East?
y'all's Christmas?
Our Christmas was crazy.
Yeah, it was a weird year, I think, for
And
our
it was
family.
80 degrees outside, so it was just
Right. And then today it is lovely in the
I
50s,
saw a
and the
perfect-
wind is blowing 30 miles an hour.
I saw a perfect Facebook post. It was it was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, the AC was blaring because we live in the South. And
Yeah.
I saw that one too.
Nailed it. That's perfect. Yeah, I saw something on Facebook. It was don't think that you can't find your true love out there because
Donald Trump's leading in the polls.
Yeah.
It's 80 degrees outside, so just go after that girl.
Yeah, that's exactly what it said. I thought
See,
it was so
and
funny.
you
And anything can happen.
You guys said things bad about Donald Trump. You said that if he ever started leading or he was going to win.
I think that was you,
No,
Chris.
I love Donald Trump.
No, I love Donald
vote
Trump.
for him.
I'm
He's a very
just trying
blunt
to
person.
prove the
Yeah, I
point
love
that
it.
hell did not freeze over because it was hot.
I don't.
It was
Oh, I
hot.
thought you were
It
talking
was
about
hot.
me
Hell
for a
rose.
minute.
It didn't freeze over. I mean, Trump
Hell,
called Satan forward and upward. is
Haley,
kinda what
you've
this
been
is.
Slapped a toupee on him and said, "Run."
Like Chris.
Haley, you've been frozen over for years, sweetie. There's nothing we could do about it.
I hope I do freeze over so I don't age.
Do you want to build a snowman?
No way. You've been listening to KDWM The Fish live right here in Monroe, Louisiana. And we have a brand new studio, a brand new location a brand new outlook on what happens when studio musicians get together with radio people and decide to get together and make a show. That's what happens when TV and radio get together as well. You're listening to KDWM Live right here on Spreaker. You can get us on the internet. You can also get us throughout the interwebs. You can find us Thursdays live on the CW, right after Cheaters, right before Maury Povich. We are right after you, Lion Sackup, and right before Bobby Joe, you are the father.
Speaking of Bobby Joe,
even though he's not here right now, we're trying to.
I hope he's lost, man.
We're trying to coax him in right now from Biloxi, Mississippi. Hopefully, he'll make it later. In for Mike Warren today, we have Mr. Jordan James, who is joining our record label, Big Fish Records, right here in Monroe, Louisiana. And we have wonderful studios, only the best tools, the best technicians money can buy. Speaking of that, how are you doing over there, Jay?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful.
How you liking your first radio experience?
It's the best thing ever.
And we can't wait to add more people to the repertoire. And what we do at Big Fish Records is we try to maintain an even keel and make sure that you have a chance to get to larger record labels such as Curb Records, Big Machine Records, Austin City Records, Alabama Record Corps, Los Angeles City Ties, and New York, New Jersey Music Firm Release. Now, how do we do that? It's just the best in the business, taking your music and pushing it through, because nobody can push better than KDWM The Fish live right
Can
here.
we cheers to that?
That's right. We definitely cheers to that.
Cheers.
No one's going to push better than KDWM The Fish.
And we're going to prove that later
We'll
with
slam it at you.
one of our new prospects.
He said.
Maddie. She's going to sing for us later. Now, she hadn't signed yet, but that's only because we haven't twisted her arm, broke her leg, or anything else that we use to talk people into it. Ain't that right, Jordan?
You want me to call
But
a
we
guy?
don't bribe.
I can call
I mean,
a guy.
I'm pretty,
We need to get in good with the daddy.
Yeah, we will cause physical harm, but we will not bribe you.
Well,
I don't know. There's a lot of money involved here, so I don't know. The money's very attractive.
Are you trying to say we bought you?
And Jay,
Maybe.
if you're listening, we're taking your V card tonight.
What?
My what?
He's never done the show.
Oh. I was like,
whoa.
Okay.
I was very confused about that.
On that note, we'll be right back right after this. Again, my name is Christopher Bass.
I'm Jordan James.
I'm Adam Bass.
I'm Haley Byers.
I'm Rebecca Gibbs.
I'm Maddie Henry.
And I'm Sheridan Gibbs.
He got it.
I was still flabbergasted.
That was awful, guys.
Hey, Maddie, you do yours again so Jay will get it right.
I'm Maddie Henry.
And I'm Sheridan Gibbs.
No, see,
Nailed it.
Come meet the real you in New Orleans. You're different here.
You guys are back with KDWM The Fish live in the Twin Cities or Downtown Money, whatever you want to call it.
Downtown Money. I just came up with that. I'm so proud of myself.
I'm Rebecca Gibbs.
I'm Maddie Henry.
I'm Jordan James.
I'm Adam Bass.
I'm Haley Byers.
And we're back.
We're here.
I think they caught that part.
We're Captain Blair.
Okay, so usually my stories are like, they're not quite as Haley focuses more around like celebrities and fashion and stuff, and then mine's always like takes it to a dark place.
Mm-hmm.
But this is less of a dark place. But I read a while back that there was a couple people in Florida. Now, there's more than just a couple people. They're like scattered all over. But they are getting...
There's a lot more people than that in Florida.
There's a lot of people in Florida.
Right.
But there's a couple people that have been getting marijuana from the government. Like
Do they
the
work at
government
Disney?
It's like, no, they're like sending them like a tin, and it's like this big, and
I
it's
always
already
wondered how
got
they kept the
pre-rolled
magic.
joints in it. And there's like, I don't remember the number, but there was several hundred in there.
How can you get on
And
this
the
mailing
government,
list?
and the
Already
government,
rolled?
but see, apparently, like, I don't even know, like decades ago, there was like some kind of like experimental thing or and you could like fill out this paper, and then the government would like send you something, and then be like, oh, well, tell us what's up. But then
Tell
like
us
there was
what happens when you take.
But there was like X amount of people that somehow, I guess, fell through a loophole or something, and then like they're still getting like this ridiculous amount of weed from the government.
And it comes pre-rolled and everything?
Yes, and it's like in this big tin, and you open it. It's like, if you open a cigarette box, they're like, oh, but it's like that. But when you open it, it's just like a bunch of weed.
Okay, well, why would they tell people? I would keep this a secret and let it just keep happening.
Right.
Because they can't like take it away, and like even on the box, it's just like a tin, and it looks like something that like an old film reel would come in.
Are these people basically grandfathered in?
Yes, and
Pretty
they are
much,
like, they're not old, but they're old. Like the one grandma, she's like decked out in like this like mismatched stuff and this crazy hat and these big old sunglasses and stuff, and she's just like,
that's gonna be me.
Just smoke.
Hail hippie.
Just smoke roughly 10 to 20 a day.
You got to think
just-
about the other cool people, though, too. You got like 80 people sitting in a room somewhere on a government paycheck going, hey, Bert, we get a lunch break in 26 minutes. Roll
Just think while they're doing that, they're also stimulating the junk food economy.
Hey, Adam,
Everyone's a winner.
Adam, you were doing the accent wrong. If they're all sitting in a room rolling something, it's probably like,
hey, man.
hey, Bird, man.
Them ain't high heel sneakers, buddy.
We probably need to like hurry up and finish rolling this stuff for the Americans,
Man, when they brought me over here, they promised to send me home when I was finished. I wrote like 16,000 of these things already, man.
Yeah, we thought we crossed the line with the whole like Jewish thing. I think now we can't even
kind of-
see the line anymore.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Later. Hey, Adam.
Hey, everybody needs to make 9 cents an hour. That's all I'm saying.
Oh God.
Floyd, the new janitor, told me he made $2.50 an hour today.
He's not really the new
He
janitor.
said all of his Mexicans are jealous.
It's over. Hale's convinced. He's coming, he's mopping, and then he's going to play a little drum.
We don't even have anywhere in here to mop.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what actually happened.
Bathrooms.
Floyd is not. He's not a maintenance man. He just told you that because he's Filipino and he doesn't have anything else to talk about. But
That's not totally true because I asked him before he left to fill out on paper. I said, fill out everything you're good at, and he wrote his name and number, and he wrote drums, and he did say, I will clean things.
Is that the one that we met when we were out to eat earlier?
That's a good deal.
No, he is. Tell me, Jay. Tell me about Floyd. Floyd's awesome, right?
He is. He's a really good drummer. He's very good. I believe he told me he studied percussion for 2 years at some college.
At some college.
I believe that's the actual name.
I wonder if they give out degrees there.
I think he's confusing like MSU or USM for some, like SU.
Well,
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's just some.
It's got letters in
Some
it.
college.
Speaking of some college,
It was Northwestern, guys.
it was
Just saying.
Oh,
yes, I got
Delta.
my drum degree from Yale.
Fancy.
I'm also a skull, but I can't tell anybody.
Hey, Adam, is it time for you to blow yet?
Not quite, but thank you for keeping up for that.
Okay.
Hey, Scott, on the blow monitor over there.
I wanted to remind you.
I love
Y'all
it.
can't see him, but I have my personal assistant in the corner watching my phone to tell me when I might have to blow,
Yeah.
And we'll
No,
explain
not
that
when
later.
you might have to.
You
There's
have
no
to,
might.
or
You
they'll be
have
here.
to.
I don't have to. I could go back to jail, but
They will be here to receive you.
And it's going to be
I'd
so.
rather blow here than blow in jail.
It's
That's all
going to
I'm
be
saying.
so funny when you have to do it on camera for everybody to see.
that's good.
Oh, he did it last time. He was, doing it.
that was
Oh no, actually.
It was good. It was good.
And it's good.
That was a football joke.
Oh, thanks.
Leave it to me to come up with one of the only football references that has something to do with fellatio. So,
I had another good football joke.
Okay, you were
with
shaking
jail.
your lip gloss, and like they were talking about fellatio, and you're like sitting over here with your da 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 da, and I'm like, whoa,
Whoa. We
Whoa.
don't need any visuals.
wait a minute. With the way that the new studio is set up, I can't tell who was doing the lip gloss thing. Who was that?
That's got
Haley.
to be Hill.
Just kidding. It was Jordan over there.
Absolutely,
man.
Because I love my makeup.
From up
I
here,
love your shiny lips, Jordan.
Thank you.
Maybelline.
They're so juicy.
From up here, I can of course see the panel because we have a monitor that we can see everything. Myself and Jay, but
has nothing to do with that big glass window.
I can't see too much of what's going on. But the only thing that I could really tell is whom everyone is. And this is how I take Haley out of the equation. If you see somebody like pulling their hair and twirling it,
that's this chick.
I'm like, there's Haley right there. Okay,
Chris met my daughter the other day, and she was
doing the exact same damn thing.
Also, and Chris was like, "That's your daughter."
Yeah,
she
pick
is
her
like
out in
a
the
little.
lineup.
There's no denying that.
Yeah,
she's over there going, "This jacket does not match my shoes. Y'all need to excuse me."
You should have seen her in Target yesterday. I swear to God, she tried on almost every pair of shoes in her size, and I was like, "Baby, you can only pick out 2." So we got 2 pairs of shoes, and then we went to the clothes section. She's like a little monster already.
Where were you at?
Target. I moved up.
You should go to Payless because
we went
they
to
have
Target the other day.
What is it?
I felt so fancy.
Rebecca, what is it? The BOGO?
Yeah, buy one get one half off.
Man, I love BOGO.
Me too.
Everyone loves a good BOGO.
Like at Shoe
Yes,
the other day.
Jay.
Yes,
it was awesome.
Jay's
Loved
also
it.
single. And he's new to
and all about the
ready
BOGO.
to mingle.
He's a single, ready to mingle right here in the Twin Cities. We also want to thank Max Fresh Market for providing us with the
good old
freshest meat.
How do we go from BOGOs to Jay single? Does that mean he'll buy one or get one for free?
Because he was.
It's not free. It's half off.
I like that.
He'll buy one and then get one half off. It's not free.
Jay, it's going to be a little bit
never
different
free.
from what you're used to in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
They all have their teeth here.
Well,
Not in Balkanville.
I'm not so confident in that
If
statement.
you get deep into Balkanville,
Yeah, and let me warn you, Balkanville women are like boomerangs. You throw them out the door and they come back.
Yep,
in the
just
back.
ask Bobby.
right?
Just ask
anytime
Bobby.
someone talks about getting deep into Balkanville, we have to bring up 3 or 4 of Bobby Joe's old ladies.
The queens of Balkanville.
Well, it's funny.
Yeah.
I was just looking on
should have it on
Facebook,
series.
and Bobby is now in a complicated relationship.
With who?
I don't know. I just saw in
Well,
a
he
complicated
changed it
relationship.
to
Maybe
in a
he's-
relationship.
He's in a
with Waffle House
complicated
Girl.
relationship with himself.
Right.
Okay.
But it was in a relationship because he was with Waffle House Girl. So maybe when he made this trip excursion over there and then met like whoever the new like
the homeless girl.
Yeah.
Maybe he got with somebody from
I
Burger
feel like
King
we need
now,
a different
so he
name
can have
than
it his
homeless
way.
girl because I feel like that's like way rude.
Okay, Becky.
Is it? She really.
My name is Becca. You
It's-
can't call her
it's,
Becky. That's
Okay.
Was it
I'm
Nomi?
sorry. Becky was the first thing
Nomi?
that came to my
Nomi?
mind.
Was it
Nomi?
Nomi?
No,
No,
what we're
me.
going to do is in the
That's
next
Waffle House
in the
Girl.
next break we'll call him and we'll ask him.
Oh,
Yes.
that's what's
That's
up.
a good idea.
'Cause that's money.
No,
Hey, I
he
put-
did not even sound like Bobby on the phone earlier.
Yeah, I
whenever you
predict
had
that
him on
conversation is
speaker.
going to sound like this.
I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. I put $5 on it that he doesn't already know her name and has to ask it, but she's probably in the car with them
I'll
right
put
now.
another $5
totally-
on
I'll
it
take
that they're
bet.
already
If
engaged and about to get married.
I was
If
just about
Jared
to say
did not
that.
tell us that, I'm gonna be. I'll
I've
punch
got
you.
something really funny to tell
Told
you.
him not to come here.
You
That
got
means he's
something funny
explaining
tell
to
me?
him all about y'all's house where she's going to live.
She can live in the back.
No.
He's like,
She
this
can
is our
live like a
house. And
Our
firewood
little,
pit.
There's your shed.
guest house shed barn thing.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Pretty
you
much.
guys are
Here's
so
a blanket,
terrible.
babe. It's better than the one you didn't have, huh?
Dear Mrs. Kelly, your family plan is no longer available under the Affordable Care Act.
Dear Miss Davis, we can no longer offer you the same policy. Your doctor is no longer in the network due to the Affordable Care Act.
Due to the Affordable Care Act, your monthly premium has increased. No longer covered due to the Affordable Care Act.
Send Senator Landrieu a message. Obamacare is hurting Louisiana families.
Welcome back to KDWM The Fish Live in Monroe, Louisiana. I'm Adam Bass.
I'm Haley Byers.
I'm Rebecca Gibbs.
I'm Maddie Henry.
And I'm Jordan James.
You couldn't see my flower.
That's what I was
So
wondering. So I was looking for the adjustment, but
I
it looks
just
like your
noticed.
mic's
Hey,
about
wait,
to fall out.
hold on,
there it went.
hold on, wait.
You're gonna
Haley,
break it.
Hi.
stop showing people your flower, baby. We're on the air.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
supposed to be private.
But it smells so nice.
Okay, Maddie, you need to speak up a little bit. We can't. I mean, you haven't really shared anything at all with
Now,
us.
you said you had a crazy Christmas story.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I want to know now.
What happened was.
So, let me just tell
Suspicion's
you.
killing me.
I have this dog. He's a black lab. Love him to
Aw.
death. His name is Brewski. Yes, as in
Okay.
the beer.
Okay.
But, okay, Christmas morning I woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to my parents' house and chill with them. I'm going to bring Brewski along with me. Well, in my
get
Jeep.
bad.
Yeah, the story's getting bad.
In my
yeah.
Jeep, I have these seat covers and that I love, okay? Well, I'm jamming, driving down I-20.
Wait, what do they look like?
They're like
Haley, wait, what do the seat covers look like?
Do they match your shirt?
tribal, like the
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
they're really cool.
Okay, like hippie?
Yeah,
I would love them. Okay, I've got to
But
see them.
see, so I'm driving down on 20, and I'm like, oh, just turning my radio on. Look to my right, and there's Brewski taking a huge dump in my Jeep while I'm driving. I grab his collar, and literally, I'm like choking my dog out while driving. People were like looking at me and honking, and I'm swerving everywhere.
Like he's pooing on my favorite.
Yeah.
And he's not even
seat
stopping.
covers.
He's like, I'm going to finish this.
Exactly.
You were probably
Okay,
helping
so,
him
yeah.
because you were choking the dog out, and he's like, "Yeah."
I probably would have been so mad. I would have thrown the dog out.
No,
the
see,
window.
I stomped on my brakes, and I think I broke his nose because, his nose hit the dashboard. I was like, oh, my God,
Did,
I'm so sorry.
Wait, can their
Poop.
nose break?
Did
Yeah.
poop fly off the seat when you slammed? Like,
No, it just pretty much stuck there. Okay.
Okay. So it was one of those
So
dry
that was
ones.
story number one.
How
couldn't
old
hold
is
it.
your dog?
He just turned a year old about a day ago.
Oh,
Wait a
okay.
minute, guys.
All
I don't
right,
know
so
if y'all
it's a
just heard
baby.
that most important part, but she just said that's part one. Okay.
Yeah, that's part one.
I thought that would be part two, but let's hear it.
So let me show you. Okay,
It gets worse.
I bought a brand new iPhone 6. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because my other one is in a toilet.
On
So,
Christmas.
Did you do
On
the
Christmas.
pocket thing and pull
Yeah.
down your pants?
Had it in my back pocket,
I've
put
done
on my
that.
pants. Bloop.
Yep.
I was like, oh my God.
So the poo's in
Hey,
the seat
I
and
don't
the phone's in the
care.
toilet.
I've never-
Instead of the phone in the
Wait.
seat and the poo in the toilet.
Exactly.
Did you try the rice thing when you put it in rice?
No, I didn't. I was
Okay,
like,
I don't
well,
know about
whatever.
y'all, and I've never had like a nice expensive phone until this one, but
Maybe
I would have
Christmas.
straight turned around and been like, getting it.
Yeah, Becca would have been elbows deep in the poo ring.
Oh,
Like I can
did.
wash my hands, but this phone is way too much.
That's right. I mean, I got mine out of
yeah.
the toilet, put it in rice, and it worked.
Becca wouldn't
Well,
even
I mean-
took a bath until after she riced up the phone. She
Yeah.
like, now I can
I
get
would have been
clean.
walking in there poo covered, dripping pee, and been like, I need rice, I need it, I
rice
need
now.
it.
When we were
Flinging it everywhere. Get it up.
What's funny was like I didn't even pee or anything yet. I just it went in there and I was like, so I really did. I snagged it. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, it's good. My pants are down by my ankles, running to the kitchen.
Right.
So it was an at-home drop. It wasn't like at the public.
No,
'cause
yeah,
that's
it
where
was at
sucks.
home, yeah.
Like if you'd have had to reach in the public toilet and
Still
been like,
would've done it.
yesterday.
Wouldn't have even took me a second to
troublesome.
think about it. I would have fished all the way down in there.
Yeah.
If it had slid back in the pipe, I would have been
Oh.
like all the way
Uh-huh.
up to my shoulder, like I need my phone back.
Yeah, the next day I went and
Oh,
got
my
me a brand new
goodness.
phone.
Yeah.
Aw.
Dang, that sucks though. Like
It was
your
it
dog
was
takes a
awful.
dump in your car, and then like, oh man,
Merry
he couldn't hold
Christmas.
it, but I could, and now I get to the bathroom and I drop mine in the
Exactly.
toilet. Awesome.
I've done that before, and it sucks so bad. So
We saw
I never
something-
put my my
Oh,
phone
yeah.
in my pocket like that.
I do every time, but
Never
now
again.
I've gotten in
Yeah.
the habit. If I'm leaving the house or if I have to go to the bathroom, I check all my pockets. I'm like patting myself
Yeah.
down, like make sure nothing valuable is gonna
Yeah.
get
Because
destroyed.
I love pockets. Like I just got a vest that has pockets in it. I don't know.
That
it just
furry
makes it
one?
So yeah.
The white furry
Haley,
one?
And, like,
she's like,
dresses
I
with
like
pockets."
pockets.
I like fashion.
And like you can put stuff in them, like stuff.
Cause like stuff.
Get outta
I
here.
love it.
Anyway, okay. Did y'all hear that Denver charity was giving free marijuana cigarettes to the homeless
That's
to
what
help?
I'm talking about. Nothing
Yeah.
says Merry Christmas like your life sucks, but get high.
Right.
Wait a minute. So is everything that you have to talk about have to do with someone getting marijuana cigarettes?
Actually, that was your wife that started it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Never
I'm
mind.
innocent.
Never
Okay,
mind.
anyway, so this is to help support
Stay in the booth, dude.
charity and get his name out there and everything like that. So I thought it was very nice for him and they're also trying to get RV.
Okay, but here's the irony.
We're not supposed to interrupt
So-
anyone.
I mean, I'm listening, so
Thanks,
If you
Maddie.
give the homeless people all that pot, aren't they hungrier?
Yeah, I mean, where do they get all the food?
You
to
know
eat?
what I'm
They
saying?
go
Like-
and dig
like-
through the trash can.
Yeah, but they dig a lot faster. They're like, this one
Hey,
piece of-
they can come join
I said poop.
Bobby's new wife in our spare house because I got
Oh.
many blankets, like so many blankets, like
better
throw
than the
blankets
one you
for
didn't have.
days,
I
throws
pooped it.
for days. Uh-oh.
Mike is calling me.
I'm feeling judged from the
Ring-a-ding.
booth. I'm feeling judgment right now. It's right there.
Put him on the radio.
Because I accidentally... I accidentally said a word that doesn't rhyme with get. Yeah.
Because he's listening to the show and now we're in trouble. But the FCC has not called, so cheers to that.
I love you, Mike. And I just hit Adam, so yeah,
But
sorry.
either way, what I was trying to say is, did they couple that up with giving away food for real? Because, I mean,
They do that all the time, though. That's why they got, like, soup kitchens
Right, no,
and
they're
stuff.
actually, like, this charity is looking into getting RVs with toilets and stuff to help the charity. I mean, to help the homeless. But you know what's really weird?
What?
There were some men that were building, you know, those tiny houses made out of
Yeah.
pallets.
Those are so cool.
I saw a village
they
that
were
they're doing.
making. They were going to build the tiny houses for the homeless people, and the cops came and arrested them.
Wow.
Why?
See,
because
Do we know backstory?
they can't. They just didn't want them to do that.
See, and I read something.
They didn't
too.
have a permit.
That was very
Permits.
probably.
And
That
I-
was just very kind of rude.
I hate to be that person that like brings politics back into it, but like, okay, when all that stuff was going on, and I know it's still going on, but
Hey,
it's not
someone
as talked
open
about.
the door for Mike. They're freezing.
Hey, go.
Oh, that's
open.
what it is. Mike's
Okay.
here.
Yay! Okay, but look, when they
Someone's got a phone.
they had all like the Syrian refugees and everything, and they were like, okay, well, we need to welcome them and open our arms and blah blah blah. And then Obama was like, well, let's just build like a little community or house them. We need to house them and feed them and da da da. I'm like, okay, what about all the homeless people and the homeless vets and like the actual? And no offense, you know, I love everybody, but like the actual born Americans.
You got to take care of your own before you start taking care of other people.
But truth be known, the fact.
And then they're like, oh, okay, let's help, and we'll spend our money and build tiny houses to help people,
Right.
you know, and you can bounce
And
in
they
and
get-
out, and then they're like, no, no, no.
That reminds me,
that's
they
not
get
American.
in trouble for that.
That
They
reminds
get-
that reminds me of a scene
no sense.
from the movie Flintstones
Exactly.
years ago, where Fred Flintstone stands up in the middle of you know, because he was made vice president in charge of
Okay.
industrial procurement, and he says, "Hey, if you make houses this big, who's going to live in them?" But it was the model. You remember? It was like- it was so funny.
That went
house for
that
ants?
went over everyone's head.
Yeah, I had to
We were
like wait.
I was just like,
I just thought it would be
So
cool if we had one of those little rock
funny.
machines that just shot out a house every couple
You're
of
listening
seconds.
to KDWM, the Fish, right now, and if you look behind me, you can see who's coming in here. This
Is that Mike Warren?
This is Mike Warren.
Mike,
back here.
Mike.
Yay, he's here.
He made it.
our sandwiches.
Oh my gosh, look at that scruff on his face.
No, that looks good. That's
Look
what's up,
at
bro.
that. Oh, there's Sini too.
He has a 5 o'clock shadow.
Yay.
Hey,
listening-
love bug.
You're listening to KDWM, the Fish, live right here in Monroe, Louisiana. We are on Art Alley. We're going to talk to you in a little bit after this next break
So
about
we
the
can do,
art
like,
crawl
Art-
that's coming
Art
up
Alley now.
and a whole bunch of other things.
Don't we got live music too coming up?
We got live music coming up from Maddie and
Whoop, whoop.
the studio musician, Mr. John, that works with us. And
he's
I
not
think it's
there
the
anymore.
Maddie Henry Band. So he is the guitar picker from the Maddie Henry Band. Maddie, you must be good if they named it the Maddie
She's-
Henry
I'm
Band.
sort
I
of a
mean,
big deal.
I'm not going to toot my own horn or anything.
She's
but
great.
She's
Hey,
like, it's
you
kind
do
of all
have
about
a
me.
You know what,
named
Maddie?
after me.
You know what? You are amazing.
All right, we'll be
I
back.
did
you.
say it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll be back right after this. Y'all stay around. You're listening to KDWM, the Fish, live right here in Monroe, Louisiana. My name is Christopher.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Adam.
I'm Hail Hippie.
Rebecca.
Maddie.
And I'm Jared Gibbs.
And we'll be back right after this, and I'm telling you, it's going to be sweet.
Season's greetings and happy holidays from KDWM West Monroe.
This whole time you were piecing it together. I was the one tearing it apart. Wanted love, wanted to fight, caught butterflies when I was with you at night. But it always had a
Come meet the real you in New Orleans. You're different here.
Lincoln. That's a real good car. See, that's the car that I was driving that day. I saw her for the first time. She was beside a chicken stand. Now, it wasn't just one of the name brand chicken stands, but it was a chicken stand nonetheless. And She walked up to the car, and I rolled down the window by the use of electric power. And she said, "Are you dating?" So I said, "Yes." She got in the car. She smelled nice. So we decided that we were gonna go to a more secluded area that better suited both her and I. She had a lot of hair, a lot of hair on her arms. I like that. You know what that means, don't you? You know what that means, don't you? Oh yeah. She asked me how much did I want to spend. I told her, I said, how much ever it's going to take to see, you know. She said $25. I know. It's, not chicken feed for the working. But I produced the $25. And she stuck it down in her boot. And, so she proceeded to show me, what I had paid to see. And there before me was a 4.5-inch, Oscar Mayer. You can imagine how bad I wanted my $25 back. You want to see? Yeah. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? What do you think of that?
KDWM West Monroe was filmed live in front of a studio audience. Transportation provided by Arrive in Style. For information on being a guest on our show, visit abernardcompany.com. Record label submission, write submissions@abernardcompany.com. Personal chef and catering provided by Spice Street. This show in its entirety is property of Big Fish Studios and A. Bernard Company for production. Any use of this show without the express written consent of Bernard Company is strictly prohibited.